Lions, Packers.
Yeah, weird game, a wet game, a sloppy,
So,
stinky wet game.
so I'm gonna start this off by saying, sadly, Packers have absolutely no excuse.
Mm-mm.
They have zero excuse. They could have easily pulled the injury card, but they didn't. They threw Jordan Love out there and multiple times hinted at throwing Malik Willis out there. They had him warming up. They had, it
Yep,
was
yep,
is Malik going out? Is Malik
yep.
Jordan I guess Love's fine. And they
What did I say before this week?
what did you say before this week?
I said let Jordan get healthy if Jordan is the guy.
Yeah, okay.
Let Malik lose to the Lions because again, Jordan Love or Malik Willis, they're losing to this Lions team this week. It's just how it is.
But Jordan
But
Love,
let Jordan Love recover. Let him not take it such bad as an L as he just took. Let Malik take the L. Let Jordan Love come back with confidence.
Devin, Jordan Love ain't that guy though.
He never was that fucking guy,
He's
bro.
not that guy, bro.
He was
So
never been that
he
guy.
goes out there.
Nothing has told anybody that he is that guy except for the Packers record last year.
He goes out there through 23 of 39, through his
Yep.
10th interception of the year, which is first in the league, tied with Geno Smith. You know, Geno Smith.
And Jordan has missed games.
And he's missed 2 games this year. He's
He's
missed two
missed games.
games. He's missed 2 games and leads the league in picks.
And none of his injuries were concussion based.
No, I mean it's just
So you can't call this mental bullshit.
no.
This
ain't
is
no
bro
two brain. This ain't
being
nothing.
hurt, making bad decisions. Whether he's hurt or not, he's making bad decisions. And they clearly do not have the team out there that everyone thought they had.
Absolutely not. And then another thing is you mentioned it, the weather. It's just funny that a team that plays 9 games a year inside
Mm-hmm.
gets to come and dog walk y'all.
In
I
your
mean,
own stadium where you play 9 times outside and you own it. You go, we're
oh
not getting an indoor
well,
stadium.
yeah.
We're Green Bay.
Bro, Detroit plays 9 games indoors. They play their 8 games at home, and then they get to go over to Minnesota and play another game inside. 9 games inside, and they get to go out there in the worst conditions, the worst
Yep.
football weather, the worst weather you could ask for.
Well, not the worst, but
No, it's the worst.
bad.
It's the worst.
I thought snow was worse, no?
I'd rather look. Here's the thing: if you're playing in snow, it's like, at least to me, the way I would view it is like, we're accepting that these are the conditions we're going to play.
Yeah.
Like this is
You're
this
running
is,
the ball.
at this point. Yeah, we're just about to have some fun. I don't know, in the slushy snow and it's cold, or the slushy, not slushy, but it's raining and it's cold,
rain.
And you know, they were talking about it. Green Bay doesn't have the best field condition. They don't have the best field conditions. I mean, it's just it's a recipe for disaster. But Detroit is a serious problem.
Yeah.
They are 7-1.
And Detroit, gonna be honest, did not play their best.
They didn't have to though.
No, exactly, and that was kind of the story of this week. It's like a lot of these pretty good teams didn't have to show everything that they had to win a football game.
Yeah.
Now they could have. Again, Jared Goff is still plus touchdowns compared to incompletions, which is one of the weirder stats in all of football.
Bro, I mean, come on. Like, come on. Like if we're gonna talk MVPs, if we're gonna have conversations, I get it.
He's doing it.
You got your exciting Lamars and this and that, but this guy, Jared Goff, when it comes to
he hasn't played a bad game of football this year, I don't think.
No,
I mean, maybe we can go back and look at.
Now I'm trying to figure out
him doing something like that.
Who did Detroit lose to? That's what.
That's what.
Exactly. Tampa week 2. Okay, I remember.
Okay,
I remember now. Tampa week 2, which it's just I don't. Can we look at the Lions the rest of the schedule? I mean, they're 7-1. I am curious to see. They play Houston, Jacksonville, Indianapolis, Chicago, Green Bay, Buffalo, Chicago, San Fran, Minnesota. So they get
Now,
2 games versus Chicago, Indianapolis, Jacksonville. That's four. That's four right there. So you can pretty much book
now,
them for 11.
I think that Detroit is a for sure lock for the NFC North. But I'm going to be honest. If we're going to talk about the Bills and not playing nobody, we got to talk about Detroit. I mean, beat the Rams, lost to the Bucks, beat the Cardinals, beat the Seahawks convincingly, beat the Cowboys convincingly, beat the Vikings by a little bit, beat the Titans, and now beat the Packers. They've won their games. They've done it. And they've beat some of these shit teams convincingly. But there's not a team on this board that I think is going to really challenge them outside of the Bills, you know? Maybe
So
the Niners. But,
so
like, a team to truly challenge this team and prove why they're who they
I
are.
I could agree with you if you could give me a team half as good as Minnesota that at the time Buffalo was able to beat this year, or you could show me Jared Goff playing as poor as Patrick Mahomes has played this year and him being 8-0, considering,
Agreed.
so it's like,
Agreed.
all
And
right, like
and
if
I'm not trying to compare Goff and the Lions to Kansas City or Buffalo or any of these teams, but I'm just trying to point out that yes, Goff has not played bad, and he's played up to the standard that he has put upon himself, and that this team has put upon themselves to be really good against all football teams. But when it comes late in the season and we get teams who start to lock in, again, I don't think the Lions are going to play any of those teams, but I'm not shitting on the Lions, but I'm just
look,
saying that
I hear you, but
they
then
don't look.
I-
They look good, but I
bro,
want to see a
they look
challenge.
fantastic, but
They
you're
look
saying,
incredible.
but I'm saying like yeah, the
If we
schedule,
compare them to all the teams who are at the top right now, they look better, they look way better than all of them.
the schedule ain't the strongest, but then you look around, all right, 42-29,
Yeah,
52-14, 47-9. Like they are putting it on these motherfuckers when they need to. So I mean, no, Houston is still, I mean, it depends on how you feel about Houston, honestly. I mean, right, how you feel about Houston right now. I still personally think Houston is a challenge. We don't know where San Fran's going to be. We don't know where Minnesota's going to be, and you got Buffalo. They got plenty of challenges to come. Um, I mean,
sure,
they're
but
like I
they're
said.
not playing any. They're not playing any top AFC teams outside of the Bills.
Well, no, I mean they're in the
Um,
NFC. They can't. I mean, what do you want them to do?
agreed.
They were. I mean, they were
Um,
given. What were they? What
again,
were they
I'm not.
given?
I don't want to shit on them, but when we look at the Cowboys, we look at a lot of these teams, and it's like, yes, when the Lions played the Cowboys, we had thought that, or a lot of people had thought that the Cowboys had something. Clearly, they have less than nothing. Um, and the Lions will be good, and they will. Dude, the Lions could win fucking 14 this year. Lord
But
knows.
like, do you genuinely think that they look like? Do you genuinely think like Buffalo looks anywhere near as good as Detroit?
Not even close.
But they look nowhere near as good as Detroit.
It's not even close. No.
I mean, Detroit, like I said, they're going to be a serious problem.